viral internet challenges that went horribly wrong. Is it going to be a spoonful of cinnamon? Let's find out.
Bruce Bauman. This bizarre and fun challenge actually started a while back in 2006.
Coke and
but it's
Mentos,
still
baby.
going strong to this day. So strong, in fact, that their video got over 2 million views. And here's why. The
it's
two
like a
guys,
cool experiment.
Bruce and his friend, decided to do the challenge on a rainy day outside of a tennis court.
How does this go wrong? I'm
They slammed down
curious.
the bottle of Coke with Mentos in it. It was supposed to shoot up towards the sky as it expanded. But
it
that
hit them?
didn't happen.
hit someone
Instead,
else?
the bottle launched towards the camera Bruce was holding. Basically, the experiment totally backfired. Now, the mixture of Coke and Mentos isn't harmful by its own means, but a solid object launching towards you at about 20 miles per hour, yeah, that can hurt.
I thought these would be a bit worse. Like, I guess that's pretty bad. Like, it hit him. It's not that bad, though. Like, he got hit by a can. Like, not even a can, a bottle. I thought it was going to be something crazy, like, sent him to the hospital. He got a broken nose or something. No. He didn't even get hit in the face. He got hit in the camera. Camera probably hit him. Well, that could hurt, though. Okay, I take back everything I said. On to the next one. Let's see which one is the craziest.
Dry scooping refers to the term of eating a scoop of pre-workout powder in its purest form, straight out of the container. Now, some people argue that this is safe, but it is in fact extremely dangerous. And one
Why?
woman found out the hard way.
I just thought it was like very like uncomfortable, if that makes sense, because it's like powder. So you put powder in your mouth, like, you know what I mean? Because normally you're supposed to put it in water, mix it up. But then what some people do though, is they take the pre-workout and then they just chug some water rather than like mix it. But, okay, I'm curious, what happens?
2021, the dry scooping
21,
challenge went viral, which is an offspring of the 2013 cinnamon powder challenge, which, unbeknownst to everyone, might be one of the more deadly challenges that might have ever trended.
Okay, actually, I take that back. Wait, like what was different? What's different than cinnamon pre-workout? Is cinnamon like so strong or something that? Because I know it like causes you like stop breathing, kind of, right? It's like I don't even know. But I'll just stop talking. I'm sorry.
They led to a lot of stomachs being upset with just a simple swallow of powder. Similarly, the dry scooping challenge does not disappoint. In April of 2021, 20-year-old Brittany Portillo suffered a heart attack after trying the challenge. According to Miss Portillo, who posted her experience on TikTok, she took a nutritional supplement for her gym workout. After a while, she started feeling nauseous. The nausea lasted all day and into the next. When she showed up for work the day after, she started experiencing all the things a person would experience right before cardiac arrest. Apparently, if she hadn't gone to the hospital in time, she would have lost her life. And after sharing her experience, fewer and fewer people tried the challenge.
I swear it's not even a challenge anymore, though. Like, people just do it, like, just to have it. Like, just to have their pre-workout. If they don't have water, I'll just dry scoop it. But do not do that, guys. Now you know.
Kiki, do you love me? Are we riding?
Kiki,
say you'll
do
never
you love
leave
me?
from beside me.
Oh, I remember
Okay.
this one. Or do I? I remember one where they, like, set a phone up in, like, a moving car and would, like, dance. Was it to this song? I forget.
Okay, we all know the lyrics. In 2018, Drake released his musical masterpiece, In My Feelings, and people went absolutely nuts over it. Not only are the lyrics super catchy and stuck in your head for days, the dance moves are too, aka the Kiki Challenge. The Kiki Challenge is,
Okay, I think I'm thinking of a
whenever you
different
hear the song, wherever you are, you're supposed to drop what you're doing and bust out the dance. Wait a minute. Wherever you are? Yes. Wherever? Even while driving? Does that sound a little dangerous to you? Because it sounds super dangerous to us. And that's exactly how the Kiki Challenge took a turn for the worst. Unfortunately for 18-year-old Anna Worden from Iowa, an attempt to do the dance challenge left her physically impaired. The last thing I remember was opening the door. So apparently I got out and tripped and fell and hit my head, she
Wait, what?
said in an interview.
What does that have to do with the
head
song?
left Anna unconscious, and she woke up in the ICU hours later. Investigations revealed that Anna had suffered bleeding from her brain from a fractured skull and blood clots in her ears.
I'm a little confused. It said when she opened the door. Oh, so did the song come on and she's like, I gotta get out and dance. So she opened the door? Is that what happened? Well, obviously she opened the door, but like opened the door and fell.
Corn on a drill.
Oh.
Corn. It's a staple food. You can eat it with butter, boil it, cook it up with cheese
The
or
corn
sugar.
on the drill.
It can be salty or sweet.
I could
You
just
can add it to
imagine
mashed potatoes or whatever you like.
Teeth coming out.
However, there is one way that you should never eat it.
Oh, really?
And that's on the cob, spinning on an electric drill.
What? Who
Believe
thought?
it or not,
Really?
eating corn in this dangerous way became super popular among internet conquistadors. It was 2012 when the new craze took over netizens. The corn on a drill challenge. You eat the corn as fast as you can while it's spinning on an electric drill.
Actually, I think I saw a video of someone's hair getting caught. And then too.
Sound dumb? Absolutely. In May 2020, singer and songwriter Jason Derulo tried the challenge out for himself. He posted a video of him doing it too. Have you seen it? In the video he says, "Have you guys seen this?" Holding up the corn on the drill. "I've always wanted to try this." Why, Jason? Why? He lets the corn spin for about 3 seconds, chomping away, and then he says, "Ouch!" He lowers the drill and reveals his bloody mouth and top teeth, all of which are chipped. Well, Jason's video actually turned out to be a prank. But boy, did he fool us. On the other hand, a Chinese woman who tried out the challenge got her hair stuck in the drill as it was spinning and it ripped out. That sounds really painful. Our heart goes out to her. We hope she grew her hair back. And some brains, too. 6. Licking public toilets. Licking is how we taste stuff, letting the flavor flood into our mouths and
For a second that went right through my head. But licking public toilets? I barely even want to touch the lid and stuff with my hands.
To let our bodies know if we like it. Okay, that sounds weird. But anyway, unfortunately, that habit was tainted when the licking toilet seat challenge went viral. Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like, and it's disgusting. In March of 2020, a famous musical singer named Ava Louise filmed herself licking a toilet seat to challenge coronavirus, which was still fairly new back then. Soon after Miss Louise did it, tons of people started jumping on the bandwagon, specifically those who were opposed to the validity of the uprising pandemic. That is until later that same month, a 21-year-old TikToker from California who's going by the username of Lars and Gay Sean Mendez posted a video of him licking a public toilet seat. Not long after, Lars posted a tweet saying, "I tested positive for COVID." And since then, his official Twitter account has been banned. Any updates from Lars have been cut off, though we do hope he's okay. Despite this, the nasty trend continued for quite some time. But seriously, who does something like that? These are some weird times we're living in, people. Would you ever do something like that? Do you know anyone that has? Let us know in the comments below, and if you're liking this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe buttons if you haven't already.
You guys do that as well, please. Thank you. Make sure to slap the like button. Do I know anybody? No, I don't think I'd be friends with them if they were licking toilets. Like, who does that? Public toilets? I won't even lick my own toilet. Obviously, who would do that? Who would lick public toilets?
5.
So
the
gross.
Tripping Challenge, or the Skull Breaker Challenge. In 2019, a challenge called the Skull Breaker Challenge spread like wildfire all over the internet. It's a challenge involving 3 people lining up horizontally. However, the person in the middle is unaware of the challenge. The 2 people on the side would then jump first, which would make the middle person jump. And once the middle person jumps, the 2 trip the person midair. Unfortunately, as dangerous as it sounds, many people, mostly minors, started doing this. Tripping people, watching them fall, and laughing at them. Sounds kind of mean if you ask us.
I feel like this has happened to me. Maybe. Actually, no. I think my friends, like you walk in the hallway and your friends just stick their foot out and trip you. Wait, did that happen? Maybe I'm just like seeing things in my brain. I don't know.
A 16-year-old girl in Brazil was the victim of this internet challenge. When her friends tripped her, she hit her head hard on the ground. Anyone who hits their head like that can suffer anything from a concussion to fractures and intracranial hemorrhage, permanent brain damage, or even death. She was taken to the hospital, but sadly, she passed away from her injuries. Thankfully, all videos from the challenge have since been removed from almost all platforms.
I don't think I was a part of that challenge. I think my friends, I'm sure your friends like tried tripping you. It's dangerous though, guys.
Remember in 2011 when the planking challenge took over the world? People were taking pictures stiff as a board in all kinds of precarious spots.
How is this one
posting
dangerous?
Them online.
Oh.
Honestly, it took some real core strength to keep up with this trend. Have you tried it? Now, the planking challenge itself
I've done a
isn't
plank,
all that dangerous,
but
as
not
it
the
actually turned out to be a meme and quite a fun one at that. Lying face down on anything from grills to office tables, it can be pretty hilarious.
Grills?
Well, it was, until it wasn't. In May 2011,
Like a grill you cook patties on?
Acton Beale was at a party with some friends. One of his pals was planking on stuff, and he thought he'd join in. He decided to turn it up a notch by planking on the balcony railing. It would have been fine on the first floor, but they were on the 7th floor of the building. Acton lost his balance and fell to the ground. He died instantly. Soon after, Australian police, who were afraid of the increasing popularity of the challenge, banned planking in public. If you were caught doing the challenge, you could be slapped with a huge fine and even arrested. This is serious stuff.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one. The plank trend.
3. Benadryl Challenge.
The Benadryl challenge? I was about to say, you already know this is going to be stupid. But literally, I'm reacting to 10 times internet challenge went horribly wrong. So if it's going to be horribly wrong, obviously the challenges are going to be stupid.
Did you know taking too much Benadryl can kill you? Well, it absolutely can. Children and teens are participating in a new social media trend by intentionally overdosing on the over-the-counter antihistamine. The situation has parents and officials at the Food and Drug Administration concerned enough that they issued a warning against the serious.
Who would even make this a trend? And why would you want to do it? Why would you do the trend? To be cool? Post it online? I did the trend. Like, come on, guys. Don't do this trend. Don't do any of these trends. Do the planking trend, but don't do the part where like you're doing it in the craziest positions or places. Just do the planking trend on the ground in your bedroom. Get some gains.
Problems that can occur if you take too much Benadryl. In August 2020 in Oklahoma, a young girl named Chloe Marie Phillips overdosed on Benadryl after taking part in the challenge. As stated, Chloe stumbled upon a video from an influencer about Benadryl's effects, and she was enticed to try this. However, her frail young body was unable to handle the dosage she took, leading to her early death. Her family blamed the internet for her death. She's not the only case, though. There's also a 14-year-old girl who was subjected to comatose condition after taking 14 pills. She's currently recovering as of this moment. Now, hopefully, this would be quite a clear sign that being an influencer means having the power of influence, and power always means responsibility. This should serve as a lesson to anyone to not try anything sketchy on the internet.
And I'm telling you guys, don't do these things.
2. Bird Box Challenge. Ever heard the phrase, keep your eyes on the road? We sure have.
I've never heard of this, but I already know it. I've watched the movie Bird Box. Basically, it's like there's like this disease going around. If you haven't watched it, if you have, you can skip ahead of this part and find out what the challenge is. But it's a movie where basically there's like this disease going around that like, if you look at this disease, whatever it is, like you turn into the disease kind of and like go crazy. Wait, is that even what happened? I think so. So like in order to like stay yourself, not get like infected, they had to wear blindfolds. So I already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna be putting on blindfolds and driving and stuff.
Millions of times, from our driving instructor, our parents, friends, pretty much everyone knows this. Unfortunately, this saying was ignored in 2018 when the movie Bird Box, a movie about blindfolding yourself to not see the monster, created a trend called...
I just went through this in-depth thing that was a terrible explanation. He said it in like 5 words with way better explanation than me.
With a hashtag, Bird Box Challenge. You would have guessed by now that recreating such a scene would be funny sometimes, but only when it's done in a safe place. This teenager, though, seemed to have taken literal inspiration from the movie. In January 2019 in Layton, Utah, a 17-year-old driver and her 16-year-old passenger decided to join in on the Bird Box Challenge. The only problem being they were driving. Allegedly, the two started talking about the Bird Box Challenge while in the car.
Why don't we blindfold ourselves while we're driving and see what happens? Nothing could go wrong.
And eventually thought about trying it out mid-drive. Obviously, the girls aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. So the driver put her beanie down to cover her eyes, and as a result, she crashed into another car, causing
What? Could you guys believe that? Really?
damage to both the car's exteriors. Thankfully, everyone was safe, but seriously.
Yeah, even though they're like dumb for doing that, like I'm glad they're safe. Anyway, hopefully you guys have learned not to do these things. And hopefully you guys have slapped that like button and subscribed if you haven't already. Because I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.